Okay. Technical difficulties? Okay. Well, here we are again. Alright. Are we back? Is it working? I hate... This literally happens every stream, too. It's like it senses that I've been streaming for 2 hours, and it's like... No more. You're down. You're banned. Fucking OBS, man. Okay. Well... I'm gonna wait for people to start filling in again, maybe? I don't know. Where's everyone? Come back. When my stream goes down. Shaking and crying and throwing up. Actually, what the fuck? This is so homophobic. Come back. Come back. My friends. Alright, okay, we're back. Pog? Alright. Just then, Kazuichi's face turned pale and he rushed over to the truck. And then, as he tilted his head to the engine, he suddenly shouted, "It's out of gas!" What did you say? Huh? What's gonna happen if there's no gas? I already told you, it's gonna blow! But, isn't it too soon? I mean, there's still time until noon. Did Nagito miscalculate? Miscalculate? If you're gonna set us up, at least get your calculations right, damn it. At least Monokuma knows how to keep a schedule. Hey, can't we do anything about it? Is there something we can do? Yeah, there's only one thing we can do. What is it? What do we have to do? Pray. What? Are you fucking serious? Then we should run. With those words, we started sprinting away. And that's when it happened. It is alright. It is not a bomb. Huh? Wait, it was a bluff. It's an actual bluff. All of a sudden, the inside of the factory began overflowing with dazzling light. It's fucking fireworks. What the hell is this? Looks like they're fireworks. Fireworks? While we stood there dumbfounded, the fireworks slowly decreased their intensity and eventually... This means... it wasn't a bomb! It was a bluff. It was a bluff to get the trader out. I'm back, I guess just crashed. Yeah, my Wi-Fi crashed for some reason. I don't know why, but it crashed. And then it broke OBS again, so I had to stop my stream. Told you. Yeah, okay, fine, you told me. Whatever. It wasn't a bomb. What the heck? I mean, Nagito said... So, it is just as I thought. As you thought? Hey everyone, look over there. The laptop, it looks like it's playing another video. Is it Nagito again? Nagito would pull some shit like that. Okay, true. He definitely, yeah. I guess it would, yeah. A bluff makes sense. But, like, I guess it was more of, it wouldn't make sense that, like, there's, like, nothing, you know? I need to rush over to the laptop. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Yes. See, I can't believe Twitch is anti-balls. Yeah, honestly. Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. Damn it, so it was all a bluff. Then, what was that bomb he detonated at the hotel? Nagito Went to the octagon inside the funhouse, right? Is that where he got that bomb? Bruh. Bruh. Wait, the fact that Nagito is like covering my face partially is possible. Okay. Do a little dancey dance. Okay. Definitely wasn't strong enough to blow up an island. Nagito was lying about that. Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. Let's think about that after we've watched the whole thing. You're right. Okay, let's finish it. So how did it go? Did the traitor come forward? Wait, why does it say I'm saying it? Oh, because I'm listening to it, I guess. If I had to guess, well, I'd say they didn't, right? So then, which is it? It'd make me very happy if you guys could tell me. I'll be at the warehouse next door waiting for your answer. From there, we'll compare our answers, and I'll let you know who the traitor really is. See you later. Bruh. Okay, the warehouse next door. That's where Nagito is. Let's go. Let's go. Oh shit, we're gonna kill him? You bastards, what are you saying? You guys can just beat the shit out of him. Cause I'm the one who's gonna fucking kill him. You guys, you've totally flipped your lids. Now's not the time to be calm, we need to stop them. You are right, let us make haste. Okay, let's go. Let's go. That's a pretty, intense setup though, Hee hee. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I totally know how you feel, but like, calm down. Shut up. Huh? Everyone's feet came to a grinding halt. Their red, angry faces transformed into a look of caution. Akane, what is it? Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of this door. The other side of this door? As I listened carefully, I could make out a soft sound coming from inside the way. He's got it. He pulled his cock out. He got his cock. Sorry, music? What's he planning? Is this another one of Nagito's traps? Maybe the moment we open the door, a real bomb is gonna go kaboom. Alright, let's open it and find out. Please do not, Akane. It is dangerous. It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warning and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Huh? It's not opening? Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Bam! Ah, it's gonna blow up! Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves. But... What's this? What happened? Look inside. It sure is dark. Look, if there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here? The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Where's Sonia, by the way? Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume. Hey, do you guys hear something? Why do Akane's boobs seem to get bigger and bigger? They don't look that much bigger here. They look pretty small here. Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap? No, I'm not talking about the music. And as if on cue, it suddenly started. Ayo, huh? It's on fire! A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse like fiery wings spreading before us. Whoa, what's going on? Exactly. For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out. But how are we supposed to put this fire out? There should be fire extinguishing supplies inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those. Got it. Let's go. Guys, this is... let's go. Break room. Break room is here. Let's go. I'm not wasting any fucking time talking to anyone. Where are the fire extinguishing supplies? Found them. Fire grenades. Okay. Basic fire extinguishing goods. You throw them in a fire, the container breaks. Okay, then put out the fire. There were other fire extinguishing supplies? Whatever. Oh, they're actually filled with gasoline. Make sure you don't get too close to the fire, it's dangerous. Take care of the hill, okay. Look at the curtain in the back is burning up. I just have to aim for that, right? Alright, let's go. What else are we gonna use our spit? Bruh. I mean, true, we aimed for the curtain in the back and threw all the fire grenades one after the other. But, hey, is it just me or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all? The curtain absorbed the impact of the thrown grenades, which fell on the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning curtain. Does it not seem like the fire is intensifying? If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling. This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades. Why didn't you just, like, throw one at the ceiling? What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain. Don't be stupid. There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it. Yeah, fire extinguishing system. So this is the power of the Japanese teru-teru-bozu. That's not it. Looks like the sprinklers activated. Oh, the sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on. Water continued to vigorously pour out of the sprinklers. Alright. Pog. Wait, a functioning sprinkler system? And after a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. Well, looks like the fire is out. That is a relief. The hell? Ah! Man, my merch is drenched. It got splattered with water and now it's soaked. It's so wet. Hey, is it okay to look inside now? Huh? Time out. You can't. Nuh-uh. No way. Why can't we go inside? Smoke and hazardous gas are still spread throughout the warehouse, so it's gotta ventilate for a while. Well, I guess you're right. It'd be a problem if we breathed in any lingering smoke. So for the sake of your health, please wait for just a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater I've freshly prepared? Okay. Everything is a lie. Monokuma doesn't exist. The Monokuma Theater doesn't exist. Everything is fiction. There's no meaning whatsoever. There's no relationship whatsoever. Everything was made. Monokuma can't be found anywhere. What are you doing here anyway? That was normal. Totally cool and normal. And good and great and cool and normal. Yes, none of the Monokuma Theater is over. I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now. Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question. Why are your eyes on the front? So we can move forward. Don't be sad about what's already happened and be positive. We get it already. Enough with your bullshit. Get his ass, Fuyuhiko. Okay, I'll leave the rest to you guys. Ah, I turned on the light for you too. You might hurt yourself if it's dark. Now, go ahead. Go right ahead. Ahead. Is Nagito inside? This is super suspicious. Very sussy baka. Sorry. That's cringe. Okay. He said he was in his video message, but he probably escaped by now. There was so much fire and smoke. I thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time. Well, why don't we go inside and see how it's doing? Let's go. Hajime, what happened? Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart is racing. It won't settle down. I swear to God, if he's dead inside, I mean, he is dead inside, but he's not dead on the inside, like inside the warehouse, right? I'm scared, as if an intense malice is about to stab me through my whole body, and I can't even budge. It feels like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Is it gonna turn out that we're the traitor? Like, actually? Let's go. A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once. Something smells. It is not me. Ah, I am terribly sorry. Huh? Miss Sonia, say it ain't so. No, not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before. Poor Monokuma. No, fuck him. He doesn't deserve shit. Well, it makes sense that there are strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned. Hey, everyone. Did you know about that curtain? You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean, no? I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it, too. This music, yeah, it's like all creepy. When I looked where Chiaki was pointing, there was still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. Okay, well, first of all, I wanna look at that. Why can't I click on that Monokuma? Okay, fine, I'll go talk to everyone. I definitely smell something. What is this smell? Okay. Okay. That smell was Miss Sonia? Seriously? I guess princesses, you know, do that too. My mind is blown. What are you, a child? Yeah. Oh my god. I see. So there was a space beyond the curtain. I had no idea. Okay, Chiaki. I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it too. It might be better if we check it out, right? Okay. Well, let's just go to the back. I walked through the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I'd never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then, on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. Nagito. Oh? A hookah? Wait, what? Nagito? Wait, he actually died? Who fucking killed him? Sonia? Sonia killed him! Sonia killed him! Right? I had no idea. Oh my fucking god, you were right. He's actually dead. Okay, have you played this game before? Like, is that what it is? Like, there's no fucking way. I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student, time had already stopped. What the fuck? Is that a hookah? It kind of looked like a hookah from the top, you know? I was like, why the fuck is there a hookah here, you know? Look, you grow up around a lot of Middle Easterners, you get used to what a hookah looks like. Eventually the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. I didn't play it at all. So, what the fuck? Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet. Huh? What? Ah! Ah! What's going on here? Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right, it is Nagito. He always messed with us, always tried to confuse us, that's why I can't believe it. It's a really gruesome death scene. I feel like this is like the most gruesome one that we've had yet, right? Like... Oof. You don't understand, I told you to do the hangout thing for the gay stuff, and I remember he was gonna die and you weren't gonna do it in time, and I tried hanging out with him last stream. Like, I streamed on Thursday, right? And I was like, oh, I should go hang out with Nagito, cause, like, Rick will get mad at me if I don't. And he didn't want to hang out, because we had already gotten through the last trial, or the latest trial, and so he was, like, mad at me or whatever. So, I tried. I was close. I think I hung out with him a lot, I want to say, in this playthrough. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito could escape that truth. But even something as small as that... Dum, dum, dum. Whatever. Whatever. Out of tune. A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin. The body discovery announcement. Then it's for real? Then Nagito is really dead? It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? I appreciate you trying. Hug. Killed. Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? Is it? Because it can't be the plot twist from last time, where it was like, it was Monokuma / Junko, right? The last time, framing one of the students. One of us killed Nagito. One of us killed him so brutally. Then it's going to start again. It was Sonia. I do think it... I mean, she's the most suspicious, right? Huh? The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then... Yep, we gotta do it. You gotta find out who Nagito's killer is. No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then the time for action is now. So... allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma fight. Hold it right there. What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out this Monokuma file in such a cool way. Shut up! I can't stand this anymore. How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions. Say something. Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami. You just now noticed? Anyway, Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know. What? No fair. You're shutting up too. Enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please, do not say anything else that will confuse us. Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But, I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know, that's the only way we can survive, right? Looks like your kids are way more well-behaved than Monami. Don't fuck with me. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Don't fuck with me. We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I definitely make sure to finish this for good this time. Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip? Don't worry. The end is near. You guys are getting bored. Okay, sorry. Huh? The end? Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? Yeah, the countdown. The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When that timer reaches 0... Oh, when that timer reaches 0 2 days from now. Dude, I swear to God, if they don't stop saying right, I'm gonna kill myself, bro. No. What will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over. If this will finally be over, does that mean we can go home? Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you've got to do before that, right? So, once again, alright, the Monokuma file. You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterward at all. Okay, do your best. Oh, hold on. I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there. What do you guys think? If the school's trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think that we can go home, right? Home where, though? Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first. It's Sonya end of trial. Sometimes it's not that simple, though. Sonya's suspicious because she wasn't there, but it could have been Fuyuhiko. You know, because he was on this island the whole time, right? Even if we can't go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here. Let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home. It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that isn't possible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us. Amogus. Amogus. Sorry, the weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Oh? Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. Alright. He's 5'9". But, birthday, April 28th, bruh. Okay. Wait, that's my half birthday! Bruh, wait, no. Nagito's 6 months away from me. It could be a Sakura case. I don't think it's a Sakura case, because no fucking way Nagito killed himself. Like that, especially. Like the fear in his face. He definitely got murdered. I don't think it's a Sakura case. I think it's a... What's Junko's sister's name again? Junko Enoshima's sister. Mukuro. It could be a Mukuro case. You know? Yeah, I think it could be a Mukuro case where it was like actually Monokuma. I'm not sure though. We'll have to see. Why does fucking need to know your half birthday offhand? It's... Dude. Do you not know how to add 6 or subtract 6 from your birth month? It could be a Sakura case, but maybe he was a traitor and set all this up, but I don't know. I don't think he was a traitor. It doesn't make sense for him to be the traitor, but especially considering the stuff that we saw that was his POV, I don't think he's a traitor. You know? He's not the traitor. I think the traitor killed him, and I think that since we didn't kill him, I think that then I'm not the traitor. I think that it's either Monokuma / Monomi / whatever, that organization, World Ender or whatever the fuck. So it's either that, in my opinion, or Sonya. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Ugh. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed. Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? It would take me a second. I wouldn't recognize it right away, though. I didn't recognize it right away. I had to sit there and look at it. But I was like, seems like a familiar date. Because here's the thing, the number 28 is always, I always recognize the number 28 because of my birthday. And I was like, April 28th. Oh, you know. Because I was like, you know, did you never ever, like, be like, oh, I'm exactly 7.5 now when you were a kid? Like, you never did that? You know? I did that. Because I was a child and I was like, I want to be celebrated and I want attention. Something wrong with my file? Again? But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there were multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his left hand. definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. I never did that to TBH. Okay, well, fine. I was an attention whore, so I liked it. I did it. I don't care. I wanted attention. I was like, I didn't celebrate it. I was like, oh, it's my half birthday. I was not like that, but I was like, I'm half a year closer to being 8 or whatever. You know, I was like, you know, I was a piece of shit, and I wanted to be older than I was. You know. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first. If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Okay, let's go. Let's start with the area surrounding Akito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. My family doesn't really do birthdays much. Okay, I mean, okay, so there's a difference. You know. Thanks to that, I can probably investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. I did birthdays as a kid, but I don't really do them anymore. Obviously. Monakuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead, Jin. Just kidding. I'm not dead. I was intention horror too. I just had more annoying ways of doing it. Okay. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Everyone had their own way of getting attention. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too. I would literally shove my way between people, so like when people were standing in a circle talking, I would be in the center. Bruh. At what age? Don't put oversized garbage there, it's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like he got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something? I had nothing to do with that. Huh? He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there. You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami. Why? Obviously, I do birthdays nowadays more than when I was a kid. I don't know. I feel like people generally, not always obviously, but I feel like in general, people do birthdays less as they get older. Like, I don't know. For my last birthday, I spent the entire day on the train. Like, you know. Like going home. Like I went home to visit my family and stuff, but I didn't like, you know, didn't do a big thing. I took the train home, and I think my parents took me to K barbecue, and that's how I spent my birthday. You know. You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I probably started doing it once I gained social consciousness, so like middle school. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you till the very end. I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. What? What did she say? Look like those annoyances are gone. Ayo. I mean, I feel like people are doing birthdays when they're older, like 30s. I guess it's just me then. 20s are for partying. Okay, but like, partying is different from like birthdays. You know? I don't know. I feel I think I like attention less than I did when I was a kid. When I did birthdays a lot. So I don't like doing birthdays that much because it's like, don't pay attention to me, don't fucking look at me, you know, don't, you know. Like, my last birthday, like, the midnight of my last birthday, I did spend the whole day on the train, but midnight, as going into my birthday, my roommate was, like, doing the absolute most. It's like, yelling, and I was like, you know, it's like midterm season, and we have neighbors, right? I think those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? So, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Alright, it's gonna connect somehow. Lighter. Ah, this is... It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here... Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm. And it is a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire. But there's an excuse party, I guess. I guess I'm also not a partier, so... Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them. So, using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it? The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused a fire to destroy evidence? That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to the crime scene, but... No, it seems wrong. I don't think that's just true because... It's... I don't know why it feels wrong. There's like a bunch of plastic bottles, remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. So they probably are fire grenades. Those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire, well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. Alright. Yes, this is the plot that we just went through. The fire was selling extinction sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, the evidence really isn't all that strange. Okay. I can't look at the charred Monokumas. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. Or does it matter the time? The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Right now, it's 12:30 p.m. It's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time you were struggling with the bombs? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare. Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Sonia has the least alibi. If only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial. Then we could think about what will happen after. I'm sussy of her. You know, I just have a good What did you mean to say? Kind of fucked up your voice of your dead friend for your clock. It's not just a clock. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. Chiaki. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is something strange with the ceiling? Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire. You can see a girder right next to it, right? There. Can you see that red streak? Huh? Oh. You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder. Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely straight. Okay, what the fuck is up with this blood? I should remember this. Alright. Blood on the girder. Nagito. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always finding nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. This is the plot of Ace Attorney, kind of. Not really. This dynamic is a dynamic that's in Ace Attorney, kind of. Burdened with unnecessary feelings. Sorry. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. A spear with a flashing ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound. Oh my, what's this? Such a strange-looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see, I see. Use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is just the spear of Gungnir, right? You definitely came up with that just now. By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle. What? Nezumi Castle? I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice! Damn you all to hell! I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord is coming out of the handle. It looks like that part has blood on it too. For some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's not the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord, someone was holding it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently this spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Spear of Gungnir. Face. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help? Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splatter all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. Ugh, yeah. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing? It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here. Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagito's face. It looked like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case... It's no use. She's not listening. Hey, about the blood splatter on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. So he got splattered. Yeah. He got duct taped first and then stabbed. Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already. Bruh, okay. Ugh, poor guy. Alright, we're remembering this. The cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere. There's something strange. Strange what? Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but... Doesn't the blood spatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it cuts off. Okay, maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. No, but it hits his fingers, though. Anything else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. You're right. Why is it only on this part? Because his hand was closed? Probably, right? Just as I said, right? Strange, right? He was holding something. Was he holding the end of the spear? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. Something strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Yeah, he was definitely holding on to, like, the cord, right? And that's, like... like, right there. This hand was holding that, right there. Burnt rope. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looked like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? That's weird. The rope is burned off like this. Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Okay, burned rope. Knife hand. Car door hand, door gun. What? The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could it do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife. By the way, it seems the wound on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand. And then they finished him off with the spear? How cruel. Does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all? That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? The reason they had to use the spear, huh? Survival knife? Leg, feet. Tied up. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that? So it'd be easier to tie up? At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. It's torture? I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor? Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito. Refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a deep, dark impulse like that. Even if they held a grudge against him, would they really gone this far? This is like... Torture wounds has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, I guess I'm done. I'm used to it. My classmate said bodies in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible, and I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Now, am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Okay. What is the reason? Let's investigate. Oh my god. This is so fucked, man. Like, this is actually so fucked. MP3 player. This is an MP3 player with even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here? To play those hymnals. It looks like that weird music playing was playing from there. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. It looks like it's from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? To mask the sound of Nagito getting killed? Maybe? Mask his screams? Monokuma panel. There are also tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall they did dominoes. They did dominoes, bro. It's fucked, but I remember literally celebrating his death. No! What the and you did the whole turnaround to loving him? Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Huh? Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... It's fine, I'll open it slowly. Okay, it'll be fine, and then she... opened it, yeah, kicked it open. And did some domino effect, yeah. Could it be? Was that it? And there's something else I've been wondering. These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying one on top of each other in a straight line. Compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's tipped over orderly. Isn't this clearly strange? Strange. That means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Dominoes. What else? Was that it? Okay. Have I talked to... Bruh. Told you he grew on me, bruh. Why is there squid in my chat? Squid? Squid, why? Squid, why? I don't understand. Man's making squids in chat. I love that movie. Matter for Gundam killing and for Mekons. Okay, so this is we've already gone through this. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Tons of books. There's a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monaco's poetry and photos. Blink quickly soak them, not missing much. Is that not? Oh, and then over here. CDs. All the CDs, there are copies of Monaco's music. These should have been burned too. Wait, what? Have I not checked everything? Oh, did I just talk to everyone again? So I'm going to focus on investigating the warehouse, which reminds me there's something we need to ask her about. Now that we're pretty much finished investigating Nakito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. So yeah, do you have a moment? Yeah, you have a minute? Yes? What is it? I wanted to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Huh? Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is alright. It is not a bomb. See these nuts? Why did you know the bombs were fake? Well... That's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching at the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you, and what were you doing during that time? Oh my. Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus, shit, you son of a bitch! Sonia? I'm terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh? At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone, so I kept silent the whole time. Is that when you heard Nagito planted bombs you got suspicious and went to investigate them? And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered? And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake? Fortnite. Fork knife? You got Fortnite on your phone? Do you have Fortnite on your phone? Because I attempted to use one of them. What? I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real, and I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin. However, that plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real, it was merely a fireworks display. God damn it all to hell! I see, so that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake. I did, as did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Bruh, that bomb was real and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. Bro's going crazy with the emotes in my chat. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's answers were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything. There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right. I got it. Okay. Alright, pretty much looking... Okay, let's find some other stuff. You look worried. Yeah. At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. Okay, let's investigate in other places. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base and the plushie factory, Nezumi Castle, where the spirit came from, and Nagito's room. Let's go to Nagito's room. I want to find the fucking file. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating. Hey, you guys! Isn't it about the time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her. I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea. But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene. We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right. Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together, so we need to search for them in other areas. Probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any other clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that. Then it's okay if we leave this place? It's okay! It's okay, we're pogging. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. Alright, that's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Okay. I think I'm going to wrap up here for today. I'm gonna save. Alright, I'm gonna save here. Thank you everybody for coming. If you want to see me again, hit the follow button. Like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. It's also linked in my panels. Follow me on Twitter, because I tweet sometimes. Very, very occasionally. But yeah, thank you all for coming. We're coming up on 3 hours, I think, so we're... Oh, it's been over 3 hours, okay. YouTube? No, I don't... I have a YouTube channel, but it doesn't have Twitch stuff on it. Because I'm a fake streamer. But yes... Anyway, thank you for coming. I love you all a lot. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful night, day, evening, weekend, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, whatever time zone you're in. Bye bye.